Hola chicos, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Nosotros un nuevo día acá en Wizard. Vamos a iniciar la serie, chicos, la quinta parte de las misiones acá en Negropáramo. Todavía ando asustada del Lord Lobito. Yo así le he puesto al de la mansión descuidada porque es un poco difícil. Vargas, creo que así se pronuncia. Así que nada. Acá andamos ya para iniciar las misiones. Para iniciar las misiones de Negropáramo. Ya entramos a Laguna Negra. Y pues nada, vamos a darle. Saludos a todos. Espero que les estén gustando los videos. Un saludo, mami. Un fuerte abrazo mágico, dice Nat. Y de mi parte, un beso. Espero que les esté gustando los videos. Por favor, no olviden dejarme su like, compartir y suscribirse a los que aún no están suscritos. También me pueden dejar algún comentario y eso. Y nada, pues chicos, bienvenidos a la aventura y vamos.
Well, here we are. Who says you can't go home again? Yeah, might as well get this over with. The Skolamari have a unique method of recruitment. That is the Black Lagoon. It's not water, it's raw shadow magic, the spiritual energy of transformation. They abduct humans, usually children, from mortal planes or outsider camps, raise them in their ways, and it's a weird philosophical mix of the Shadowmancers they used to be and the twisted things they are. So they use the lagoon's power to strip you of mortality. Funny thing is, Skolamari are defined by their desire for the Skolamance, not their finding of it. Whereas the Shadowmancers, well, here, I'll show you. This used to be a proper school of shadow magic. Even had a spell tree. Bartleby and Raven tried to... Shadow magic is just a natural part of existence. Only feared because of their feud with Spider. I used to play here as a kid. But to the Skolamari, shadow magic is a tool. And a shadow school is a reminder of the mortality. Now their only school is over there. And that is a lot more about indoctrination. Yeah. Those would likely be children the Skolamari abducted. Not... You can't save them, Wizard. But sure, see for yourself.
Acá, chicos, está el espanta de Pepe Casa Tesoros. Está aquí, justo aquí, a la par de la primera mazmorra que vamos a entrar. Ahí está la calabaza y ya entro a esta mazmorra y cuando vaya por la zona les voy a enseñar a dónde está el de Eloísa.
What is magic?
Magic is will.
Whose will?
Our will.
What do you will?
Whatever we need. Heedless of morality, sympathy, or...
And when a mortal wizard comes to take you from this place,
Annihilate them!
enough. I think the point has been made. Return to your studies. The mortal and I will continue our debate outside. Did you truly think you could attack our school and steal our children? How would Ravenwood react to such offense? Why would our children want to be here? They want to learn the lost ways of the Skolemans. The sweet, oh yes. Sometimes they wonder, and
Don't you even think of dunking me, you rotted old crones!
I really must thank you for returning our lost soul. Once she has joined us, I will give you the honor of being her first victim.
Y acá, chicos, está la copa vampírica. Justo aquí en la mazmorra, a donde está... Justo aquí la mazmorra, a donde está Jurdini, algo así creo que se llama. Acá. En esta parte de acá. Se pueden ubicar por esta mazmorra de Jardini. Entonces justo acá está la copa vampírica, chicos.
Wizard! Don't let them flank us! Let's see them try to swarm us both.
Apprentice Dark Flame, don't fight us.
That is not my name. You don't—
Such will. If only it weren't so dampened by frailty.
Enough, Hierophant. Stop this now, and we will give you something more.
Sister Grim Omen, this is a blessed night, isn't it? Very well. Mortal, let us discuss terms. You are clearly the leader of this little band, so let us discuss how you will bring me to the Scholarman's. You arrive here with Sister Grim Omen and expect me to believe you offer anything else? Do you even realize Keziah? No, that may be the epithet with which she bridled herself. But that is not— She is Grim Omen. She walked the path of Balaur and discovered you and the wayward apprentice. But know this, mortal. Deceive me or fail me, and I will introduce you to such suffering Bartleby will feel it.
The Hierophant schemes, but she will be outwitted by the fool. And yes, Magician, that fool is me. I haplessly opened the school. I proved it was possible to follow Balaur's path, and it showed me myself. For the Scholomance is not a physical place and cannot be reached through conventional means. There is no road. It is trapped twixt life and death, and that path is personal, unique to us all. And thus and finding those rituals is difficult. I buried myself in experiments.
I can actually help with that, but it will take a while. We can summon a shadow of yourself, Wizard. The ineffable reflection of your soul. I don't know much about finding the Scholomance, but I do know how to summon a shadow self. Something personal doesn't mean something physical. There is nothing more personal than a story. Like how, once upon a time, they took her when she was very little, too little to remember, and made her their apprentice. And she figured it out, right here at this lake, delving into secrets the witches wanted forgotten. And she fled, found the outsiders, took a real name. She called herself Vel. That's my story, my real story. One I don't like to tell, but that's what the... Wow, thank you for that. And don't worry, that will stay between you, me, and the... See those blobs? They're congealed shades that ooze out of the lake. Take from them the shadow substance from which your shadow self can form.
You have entreated the wellspring of shadow and gathered its substance. Then the ritual of Belauer can begin. The next step is to wait. Wait as your shadow... It will take 3 nights. On the first night, the shadow will knock 4 times. Thump. On the second night, it will visit you and ask you for a... On the third night, it will take you into the abyss. And there is an old cabin over there you can use when you're ready. Wait for the knocks and see what is left for you.
History was a gift. It showed him the spiral he was to maintain. But that means he knew. He always knew everything that happened. He knew the Storm Titan would attack Celestia. He knew that. And he did nothing. Why did he do nothing?
Maria de Ra! Maria de Ra!
Those aren't the real questions, are they? You know the real question. Why didn't he warn you?
You have passed the first night, but have you received the gift of truth? No, don't tell me. The truth is for your shadow. Now you must wait for a second night. Tonight, the shadow won't knock. Dispel the lesser shadows, the diminished aspects, with a touch of magic, and tell the most influential one the truth you have learned.
I am an agent of peace. I am the enemy of the worlds. I always win. I am the end of all things.
Acá, chicos, tenemos que usar la varita de truco. Perdón, la varita de truco. Y quiero ver. Sería... Vamos a ver si es el emperador.
The Emperor sets the rules. All other aspects are secondary to his edicts, for his way is the righteous way. The way that's... So why do you summon us? To seek the Skullomance? That is not his way.
Ok, chicos, era el emperador.
These truths from the depths you have shared, if he knows everything that will happen, from the moment we met, he knew the Arcanum would happen. He knew, and he never said anything.
You have shared the truth with your shadow. Have you accepted it yourself? It is okay to share it now. The shadows know it, and what you seek. And they are pondering.
Actually, yeah. Why didn't Bartleby warn you about the attack on the Arcanum? Why not?
Oh, he sets the rules. Perhaps the Emperor is not as all-seeing as he thinks.
He did have that blind spot for a bit where his eye was gone. But now that I think about it, he had to know it would happen, and he let it happen. Like the Arcanum, like Sybil, like everything. Ugh. Please don't tell me the broken...
The magician must decide that for themselves. But they will. Tonight, the shadow will return. And if the Skullomance accepts, you must follow it into the abyss.
Esta, chicos, esta mazmorra, pantano oscuro, el jefe es sombra de mago, que es la sombra de nosotros prácticamente. Entonces, lo que tenemos que hacer, chicos, es... Él se pone un aura de invencibilidad. Entonces, nosotros lo que tenemos que hacer es ponerle trampas y ponernos espadas, porque es así como se quita el aura. Él nos pone unas rondas a nosotros y no, más bien él se pone unas rondas de daño y nos pone a nosotras rondas de vida. Entonces lo que hay que hacer es que con cada espada, con cada trampa, las vidas, las curaciones de rondas pasan a nosotros y las quemaduras de él pasan a nosotros y las curaciones de vida pasan a él. Entonces, cuando él tenga todas las curaciones de rondas y nosotros tengamos todas las quemaduras de rondas, entonces es cuando él se quita el aura y nosotros podemos atacarlo. Entonces, básicamente eso es todo. Voy a arreglar la baraja.
I am the scion of Bartleby, the servant of the spiral's benevolent architect. His word is my guide, his thought my command. I am his instrument to be played. I am you, your mirror. I speak your words, feel your heart. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies.
Otra cosita que se me olvidaba decirles es que al menos una quemadura debemos de tener la persona que va a atacar al jefe. Sí, porque si no tenemos la quemadura, entonces y lo matamos, él revive.
Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies.
Al ponernos espadas, chicos, les pasa a él las curaciones, y al poner las trampas, chicos, nos pasa a nosotros las quemaduras.
Yes, are you the obvious and beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. You must acknowledge painful truths and comfortable lies. Yes, are you the obvious and beyond the comfortable lie? Ignore the lies. Yes, see the obvious, embrace the hurt, ignore the lies. The tree lies, he obscures, he manipulates. I need not let him. If I am not his blind instrument, what am I? Perhaps not an instrument at all, but a player. Maybe it is time I sang my own song. Perhaps I need not be bound by his rules.
return after another night with a bottle. A bottle emblazoned with the emblem of the House of Coins are said to represent the material world. The dirt of the ground, the earth, you might say. Your tune was sampled into the great song itself by its very singer. But it's still the beat of the earth. You are music. You are material. You are earth and a spiral. Perhaps if you open that bottle, you will find out. This will require, of course, that you listen. The sound of shadow should not be muted.
Este es el número 1.
Did that come from the old Shadow School? Why?
Did the magician not free the creator of Shadow? Did they not see it spread? Mine was a very different route. I saw myself from tomorrow, distraught. But your key, it seems, is music.
We have a musicology scholar at the Arcanum who would say that music is memory, emotional memory. I used to think he was just full of himself, but maybe he was on to something.
This is the voice of coins, the song of coins. That is a connection to the Scholomance. So it stands to reason. We need voice. Perhaps you need to demonstrate the attributes they exemplify. Swords, for example. Ah, yes. Free the Knaves of Wands from the Hierophant's control. That should be an adequate declaration of will, if you can do it.
Get away from me, putrid mortal, lest I catch one of your many diseases. I am not mortal. I am an immortal in waiting, soon to ascend to the House of Von. I'm supposed to believe that there are entire villages out there of vampires are just bitey little bat people. They are not that clever, and neither are you. Shoot!
Bestia displodo. No. Humanis displodo. That doesn't seem to be doing it. Oh, I want you just explode. Magus displodo. No. Is displodo even the right incantation?
Saw you talking to the apprentices. Did they try to explode you? Yeah, that's what you're fighting. Almost 2 decades of inculcation into a philosophy that says mortals are food, outsiders are enemies, bad is good. And you have what? Words? Reason? Reason went out the window. The only way to get through to these kids is to hit them across the face with a truth too stark to ignore.
You have a means to do that.
Yeah,
Only when you face your fear, young knave, can you see how diminutive it is.
Stop calling me a knave. And fine. Wizard, the bogs here are saturated with If I focus, they can manifest the past and give us proof we can show the other apprentices. So, come on, before I wise up. One bog's as good as another, I guess. Here we go.
Hello there, little child.
We can take you to a place where you will never be lonely again. You will be like...
Right. Guess this is my line. I don't know.
You need no family, only power. Power we can provide.
Golly, I'm not sure. That seems... Perhaps if you didn't sneak through the woods or smell like swamp gas, you'd...
Shh. Don't speak.
All right, Wizard. I think we can just fight them now. Thanks. You see that over there? That's my memory. A buried memory at that. A memory shared by every apprentice, and just as likely forgotten. Grab it, use it. Maybe it will... We should keep going.
Jaime, amigo, dice Nat que si ves el video, que por favor te comuniques con él por WhatsApp. Sigamos, chicos.
Apprentice, we do not ask such questions. We do not serve. There is only Belauer. This scholomance he found. But which pain? And how much?
No! This isn't training, it's experimentation.
As you wish. We shall try a different kind of test then. Students, show me what you have learned.
That's what we're up against here, Wizard. Lies stacked on lies. Reward. And that truth, I realized, was that they were using the apprentices for cruelty experiments. Basically, they sought the Scholomance with its own lessons. And if that didn't work, maybe it seems so obvious from the outside. But when you're raised to believe strength and virtue come from turmoil... Anyway, hopefully this memory helps. That should be enough. Let's...
Wizard.
Huh? I didn't hear anything. We can check it out. Just be careful.
Scion, magician, warrior supreme. You, just as gargoyles are bound by rules and laws and tradition and protocol, you can do anything. What will you do next? Simple, sadly predictable, but fiercely executed.
So... that...
Lost apprentice, why do you hide?
Keziah, this is when she...
I too have come to question the Scalamari way. But there are places we can go.
This is when she saved me.
Perhaps together, we can find a new way.
rough. But there you were at the worst of it to pull me out again. Also,
The magician must be inching closer to the Scholomance. It calls.
so that's good? The evil school of evil is calling out to us, and that's good?
That is its way. It wants to learn as much as teach. You must evoke. I offered it the future. Demonstrated the will to slice through the veil of time and spirit and decipher destiny.
Okay then. I guess, Wizard, maybe this will snap them out of their brainwashing.
Obnoxious Displodo! I will not stop trying to explode you. And why are you handing me? What is this feeling? This pain? This regret? I don't like it. Oh my. You know, I've oft wondered about some of these lessons. And I've asked after our origins multiple times. The instructors just told us storks brought us. But I've never seen a stork here once. I must consider this.
Leave at once, or I shall spit at you a memory, eh? Oh, I remember this. No, not this. Like this. But these strange giants from the forest, they beckoned me. Then it's just here. The lessons, the scolding. Oh, I really want to spit at you. Ugh!
The voice of swords whose notes thrum through air and thought. Play the tune that thrums now through your thoughts.
Ok, chicos, vamos a ver acá qué es la voz de las espadas, creo. Ok. Y bueno, chicos, lo logramos.
What the? It can't be. The school is returning? They say that everything that is imprinted in shadow. That reality can be recreated from those molds.
Perhaps there is something in there the wizard needs to find. We can't know until the ritual. The House of Cups is the House of Vampires, as you have seen. But theirs is the symbol of water, feeling,
Wizard.
It seems you already know where to find your reality.
Before you are 2 cups, the cup of water and the cup of mana. Choose one.
You are a mangled thing, Wizard. Not of Earth any longer. Not of the spiral. Your twinned and competing natures will destroy you.
needn't feel torn. Embrace the self. Drink deep the brew of your own making, no matter where it came from.
Another test passed and voice retrieved. Did it give you a choice of cup? Ah, I had a choice between the ethereal waters of the Black Lagoon or pomegranate. Then a specter of my mortal self appeared. It devoured me. I thought it was the end. I was a step closer to the wicked, chiding academy. Sing your song once more, and you too will have taken another step closer to the Scholomance.
Bueno chicos, hoy vamos a Otro círculo esférico. Es voz de las copas. Vamos a ver. Ok, todo salió bien.
And now you must earn the voice of Vons, the symbol of fire and power.
The power the Skolamari so desire.
The Skolamari are pretenders, fangirls clawing at icons and half-remembered words.
The Skolamari are lying! They are using us! They are surrounding me!
Quick, Wizard! We have to help!
And sorry for trying to explode you. Wraithbile and I thought a lot about those memories you showed us, and then talked a lot about memories we have never... We saw the sisters for what they really are. Not powerful immortals, but lost scavengers. Using us to learn what we tried to warn others, but the Hierophant interceded. I got away, but Wraithbile is still in her wicked clutches. We have to do...
We will. Right, Wizard? Where are they now?
Back in the shrine. Take care. The Hierophant hexed the door. Perhaps climb in through a window.
Bueno chicos, hasta acá llegamos con el video de ahora. Vamos a entrar en el próximo video, que sería la sexta parte, creo yo, a el templo escolomante. Así que nada chicos, gracias por ver el video. Por favor siempre recuerden dejar su like, si pueden un comentario, compartan y suscríbanse. Sí, así como dice Nat, por favor denle like, compartan y suscríbanse. Espero que les estén gustando los videos chicos, la verdad es que está entretenido, a mí este mundo me está gustando bastante. Así que nada chicos, espero verlos en el próximo video. Les mando un fuerte abrazo chicos y gracias por el apoyo. Chao.